Hello and welcome to another edition of Stockwatch. As we begin the trading week, we're looking at big US Wall Street banks because their earnings season is going to be on Friday with the likes of Wells Fargo, Citigroup to name a few. But Citigroup, interestingly, are going to be the first organization, you can say, that has said that it's going to start firing its staff if they don't have the vaccination of the coronavirus, which is quite a big statement. It's the first actual organization or US bank that's actually come to this decision that it will actually, if staff basically don't have an exemption against having the vaccination, they will be laid off later this month. It comes obviously as the financial industry grapples with the spread of Omicron over America, especially after a lot more cases were triggered over the weekend as well. But other Wall Street banks, as I said, such as Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, etc., have said it will tell some of its employees that they can't work from home forever. However, they haven't gone as far as saying that they will start firing its staff. So that's, as I say, it's quite a big statement for the for Citigroup itself. And many financial firms have pushed back the return to office plans and are encouraging their staff to get vaccinated and boosted as well. So we'll see what that brings for Citigroup and if there's any protestations against the ruling as well. And also, I just want to look on another couple of stories. Amazon and Walmart will basically shorten their paid leave for people that have had the COVID-19 virus. So basically, Walmart last week did say that it's going to cut from 2 weeks to 1 week their new policy that aligns their paid leave. Excuse me. So, this is going in with the US health guidance as well. So very, very interesting times for America, especially. So let's get into the charts and looking on Citigroup first of all today. Excuse me, got a bit of a frog in my throat. Citigroup, I've been looking on this for a while now because we had this really bad depreciation in prices over the last few months, and leading up to the back end of 2021 especially, we had a bounce roughly at the 58 region, and now we're moving to a higher degree. So what I'm looking for with the assistance of the Ichimoku cloud is that we basically are looking to enter the cloud. We have had a bit of a false spike on the cloud. But if we can enter it and be engulfed, then this could lead us up to possibly a V-shaped recovery in that regard there. So we're roughly going back to about the $70 to $75 region in that respect. Looking on the RSI, not many signals to really get our teeth stuck into at the moment. But let's just look on the 4-hour chart. And as I said, this V-shaped recovery is looking nicely in line with expectations. However, we are looking a little bit overbought in this section here for the RSI. So prices could start beginning to come to the downside, or we could have a bit of a blip to the downside and then another move up as a bounce on the top border of this cloud. Let's just remove some of these drawings here so it's not too confusing. So basically, if we do get a little bit of a sell-off, too much of an overbought situation, then we'll be seeing if prices can bounce roughly at the mid $60 region, $64, $63, something like that, and then moving higher in that degree. So that's what I'll be looking out for in this particular stock. Moving on to Walmart as well. Walmart, I haven't really looked at this for a few months, and I was looking at it slightly, not too much in depth, in the lead up to the holiday season in America over the last couple of weeks, and obviously seeing a bit more of a momentum onto the upside. Now we've got basically the break through this Ichimoku cloud. I'm expecting a bit more of a push to test these recent tops here, roughly about the 150 region at least. But we could see a little bit of a come down if we do get a bit of a resistive move there. But for me, to the upside for Walmart in the long term, especially for the next few weeks leading on to the end of the month especially. And the 4-hour chart as well. Again, just remove some of the drawings, so it's a bit not too much on the plate there. As you can see here, the V-shaped recovery from here has seen that it has actually peaked. We are looking at a bit of consolidation now, but the main thing is we are trading above this Ichimoku cloud border, and bias is looking more on the upside. So just look for another break to the upside, a push past these two resistance zones, and as I said, trying to aim for this double top that we saw previously in a few sessions ago. So just looking, and obviously keep an eye out for the earnings season, which is starting this week. I believe on Friday is the big Wall Street bank, so let's keep our eyes and ears well and truly on those stocks. So that's all from the Stock Watch today. Once again, thank you very much for joining me, and we'll speak again tomorrow. Bye for now.